G'day, you beautiful women of Girls Play. I'm just saying congratulations on making 10 years. From, I just started to watch you beautiful girls more seriously 4 years ago, but yeah, I've on and off, have watched you guys for a better part of 7. And I've known about the problems that you had and the certain issues you've had with past women, but that is all in the past now, and I'm so happy that you have literally branched out and become the a driving force for positivity in getting females to play video games and talk about uh, video games, and for them to, and I've noticed far more female cosplayers in the UK, in the US, in your neck of the woods, US, Canada, Japan, over here in Australia, getting more into the cosplaying side of the video game industry. I'm just so happy that Sydney has been there since day one. And you are an amazing woman, Sydney. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. You're an amazing woman. I can't explain how many videos I've watched of yours. Uh, Quite a lot of them I've seen pain and hardship in your eyes because you know what's going on back in back, uh, the back area behind the scenes deals, and it's just that I've seen that you have matured into a very powerful and knowledgeable woman, and I am just so grateful that there are there are young wise women like you in this in this format, in this contextual space, that you are able to influence young women to, instead of just most probably picking up like an Archie comic or reading the Twilight series of books, maybe read some 50 Shades of Grey or some other female focused media, or even just simply watching YouTube clip after YouTube clip after YouTube clip of tutorials on how to look like Kim Kardashian, or how to look like Tara Banks or Michelle Rodriguez, or to look like a female wrestler like Lita, Trish Stratus, Stacy Keibler, Tori Wilson, Jazz, those sort of videos. Like, I've known women that have just watched those videos saying, "Oh, this is what females can do in this sort of field." And sadly, I've seen quite a lot of them just view unboxings of makeup, unboxings of perfumes, and kawaii Japanese crap. To be honest with you, but seeing you, and then now Maddie, like herself, I just can't, I just don't think that that sort of awkward passion. Uh, that's why I look at Maddie, and that she is awkwardly passionate about the content that you guys do, and I'm just so happy to see it. And even with Maddie being away for those couple of months, like I still felt her energy, I still felt her presence, and that which which um which still lingers on to this day. Is like that soul energy, especially with Sydney, and like Sydney being being the OG, the original girl out of the current troop. Like I look at Maddie, like Maddie, and with, as I said, with with Sydney being the OG, and I look at Maddie being like a beautiful case of fresh air. Like when I've seen, like one of the first videos I've seen is when she did the Halloween makeup for a video, and I was like, shit, I want to be as good as, like I wanted to do that sort of makeup on my face for cosplaying events and that. But again, like for me, it didn't pan out for me. But I've seen and spoke with women who like the year before they were like just did like wore like the fangs and did some black shadow eye makeup, and they said I'm a vampire, and I was like okay, and I said there's a woman on this thing called Girls Play where she does makeup and that, and and that for for horror stuff, and she went okay. She watched you and she was like, oh okay. Took a few pointers, and I think you spoke to her, Maddie. I think you spoke to her. I don't know her name, but I think you spoke to her, and you gave her encouragement to watch certain YouTubers that you like. I don't know what I don't know what happened between you two, but the following year's convention of the same name, she was rocking it. Like the she lightened her skin a bit more with makeup. She lightened she literally lightened up the visible flesh parts. Did like a reddish black, like the dark deep red, like on the lips, and dark deep red like purple eyeliner, giving that sunken eye look, and had a couple of trickles of blood down here. I was like, and she was like, "Hey man, thanks for telling me to this, taking yeah, sending me to this YouTube account." And I was like, and you're right, this Maddie chick, she knows her shit. And I was like, oh wow, you're welcome. And then I'm just so happy that you helped her out, Maddie. It's greatly appreciated, and I just can't wait to like I've mentioned uh, you as a part of the team for a couple of years now, and I don't know if they looked at you and or may have contacted you on Twitter or something like that. But I've seen like exactly 12 months after I suggested these people see like watch your video and get some advice from you. You you must have done something good for them, and their uh, cosplay has improved tremendously. Uh, what? Nikki, let me just say to you, Nikki, a huge, huge, huge thank you to these are from friends of mine who were pretty like they were a bit like they're gothic, they're shy and they're gothic, and they just wanted to change their outlook on life a bit. And as I said, I just watch. I've been watching Ghost Play for a while, and I and I honestly think that you may want to watch Nikki, and she has a good attitude towards things, and she's a bit feisty on different attitudes. So I suggest that you go and get some advice from her, and maybe you just watch her and get more confident in whatever you want to do. Maybe you've helped them out a bit more, and that I'm truly grateful to you helping out my friends and helping out those who I've suggested that uh, that like you helped out a lot. Sorry, uh, Bells, you are tremendously funny, and I'm just so happy that I've got to view a person of your caliber. You just have that sort of you have a bit of like the Italian French vibe going on, where like you have like this passion, but you also have this sophistication as well, which can offset a few people. But just seeing how well you interact with the audience and interact with the girls, again, I have to say thank you to you as well, Bells. It's greatly appreciated that you have literally helped out a lot of my friends. I've said that to you for them to watch you, and like they're a bit more outgoing now. They're a bit more open with what they want in life and what they have to do. One of them, just seeing how passionate and how driven you are in a few videos. Don't know what videos they watch because I'm not them, but they've told me that they've watched how you interact with some of the girls or some of the women, and how you portray yourself on the camera. And they said, "Oh, I kind of might have to work on getting that sort of attitude and that sort of charisma and confidence going before I get to even think about become asking for this thing or that thing or some other thing." Uh, two of my female, two of my female friends have gotten promotions in their jobs because of you. They thought that they're going to be this weak women that won't 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 go higher in their ranks or higher in the corporate in the corporate world, but one of them is now a sergeant working in the New South Wales in the New South Wales Police Force. You've given her the confidence to rise up and to become stronger as a female police officer, and with doing that, she's now transferred. She's transferred 4 times in from 4 different stations, and she gone up a rank step, every step of the way. And she's actually transferred a 5th time, still being a sergeant, and she's loving it because she gets a chance to be a bit more confident and be out there in society instead of just being a probie and not probie, but being like a like an underling and always going to get the lunches and doing the tidying up and that before she even leaves the office. And the other one, uh, I, think she said that she moved up to being regional manager of the stores that she's like the store that she works for, and she said just watching you gave her the confidence to be a bit more out there, ask to be trained to be a better salesperson. With her being a better salesperson, she's become a manager of a store. Then and now she's the regional manager of several stores in an area. So again, thank you very much, Bells. That is greatly appreciated. Um, Liz, you've actually helped out a teenage like a daughter of a friend of mine. She is now working her backside off in over here in Australia. We over here, well, most here in Sydney, we got this National Institute Dance Drama Academy, NIDA, and now she's enrolled in that. She's seen you, and she said if you can make it on YouTube or be in some sort of fame, she can do it as well. Because like she has the similar features of you, but she never thought that that sort of look would be wanting in this day and age, because she thought that her looks would be more the 1930s, 1940s, even 50s sort of Australian look, because of the big party lips, the long slender jaw. It's like the long slender jawline, like the eyes and that. She thought she needed to get that sort of like she thought that that she couldn't get into dance or in the entertainment arts, because she thought that her look is old and not wanted anymore. And I'm just saying to her, watch girls play, and you may find yourself to be you. And there's a woman in there that looks like you. I think this is what I said. I think her name is Liz. She's a thin one, and that just pay attention to her. And she went, okay. It was just a couple of weeks ago. When I last seen her, it was before the pandemic, and she was 17. Now she's going on her 21st year, and she said to me, "Thank you for helping me to get to NIDA." And I was like, "I didn't help you out. How did I help you? What?" But then she told me that if I didn't say to her, watch watch these videos, that she wouldn't have the confidence to get up and try out for this for not for NIDA. Again, I am truly grateful to you for that. Alicia, to be honest, I have to thank you most of all. It was about the time when you started to be a part of Girls Player. Like I was going through some rough times and that, and when I found out that you had a Shrek wedding, I was like, if, if someone like you can find someone that loves and adores you, I'll give it a shot myself, and I now have a beautiful girlfriend, and I'm just so grateful that you helped me to see the fact that I can find the one, that I can be that girl, that woman's one. And I'm just so amazed and grateful that I was able to see your videos and become and that, and hearing about you been having that, that's it, with the Shrek wedding. It's just so amazing that you you had that sort of influence on me. Like, I think I'm older than you. I'm turning 41 this year. Last year I was 40. But yeah, and you just give me that hope that you can find that one. And this is a personal thank you, Alicia. It's just greatly appreciated that you've helped me to get out of my slump and get out of my case of depression, and for me to stop putting myself down and raising myself up so I can be a champion for the princess, for, for my beautiful girlfriend now. Vicky, let me just say this: that you've been a part of it for like a few years, like a couple of years now. I can say that you've helped out a my number of my friends as well, and the video where you did the where you came out and you expressed how, like, the troubles you've been having, and that you've actually helped out a number of my friends, male and female alike, that you've actually got them to seek counseling and to seek advice to help them with their mental health problems. And a couple of them have actually got together, and now they're operating a little. They're starting off small this year, a small little get together of gaming women to talk about video games and talk about life. And I'm just so happy that you inspired them to get into that sort, to play video games and then start their life, and to get into like a support network, and follow up by doing uh, eating Ben and Jerry's ice cream, and putting Hershey's chocolate syrup all over it. I'm just so happy that you've helped, that you have literally helped out my friends and that. And I'm truly grateful to you, uh, Vicky, for all of this. It's like I'm just so grateful to you that you've able to. Though you may think that you've been a part of the team, like being a part of the sisterhood for a very short period of time, you hadn't really have had much of an impact. But trust me, Vicky, you've had such a huge impact on a number of my friends' lives, that they have come together, play video games, talk about life, get support from each other, and to become more confident as people. And again, truly grateful to you for helping them out with that. And lastly, Lindsay, welcome to, well, I am truly grateful to you because my nieces, like I was watching one of your videos and my nieces saying, "Oh, she's pretty. What's her name?" And I said, her name is Lindsay, and she is, and she loves playing video. She loves to watch these weird videos and enjoy what and and at times what play video games. And my nieces were saying, "Really? I thought watching weird videos was a boys thing. On watching and playing video games was just a boys thing." I said, "No, no, no. It's not just Lynn. It's not like they just looked at you first, and they said, "Oh, I wish. Oh, can I be like her?" And I went, "Yeah. Just get just play video, play educational video games first. Get an education going, then we'll see from there where your video games interests lie." And they went, "You're the best, uncle, and you're you're the one that and and if I do ever meet this Lindsay, woman, Miss Lindsay, they call you Miss Lindsay, and they said, "Oh, can you tell Miss Lindsay thank you?" And I'm now thanking you on behalf of them. And I'm just like I've had, I don't know if people have contacted you and any of you girls and said thank you. If not, they're most probably be very busy in that. But still, from all of my friends that you've helped out over the past 7 years, I'm just extending a huge thank you. And we're from like we're just us like we're just very small communities in the state of New South Wales, surrounding the beautiful city of Sydney, in the land called Australia. And it's just so grateful to think that, like, I'm just so grateful to you, to the 8 of you. Uh, Sydney, please pass on our thanks to your sister as well, because she actually helped out a few of my female friends and a couple of my male friends out of social awkwardness. Like, they look at your sister and they went, "Shit! If this woman can look like us and have the confidence to get out there and to enjoy the world, well, so can we." They want they, they want to thank you there, and I don't know if you're still, if you're still in good graces with Natty. A few of my friends want to thank Natty as well for the that similar awkwardness as well, and for her to come out and do these videos in that skittish sort of way. It's just so amazing to have that sort of female role model in the team. And I'm not going to mention any other names because any other people who've worked on the thing, because just in case of because of past events and that, and I just don't want to dig up any more of that the past problems. I'm just, as I said, from many people here in Sydney, Australia, we all say thank you. Thank you with the advice that you've given us. Thank you for being an amazing troop of women. We we thoroughly enjoy. We I know you said like done some videos where you uh, made some things when you're a bit tipsy. We would actually love to see you do more of those videos because some of us we just love to see you mess about and have fun with that sort of content. And we're just so amazed by how well that a group of women can have such a high caliber friendship and can literally be lighthouses in the darkness of many others. That's what I look at girls play to be. I look at girls play as nothing more but a literally look at you as nothing more than wise women having fun and being your best selves. You are a coven, you are a sisterhood, and you are amazing. It has been sad to see Sky's, I think, no, yeah, Sydney's sister leave the team. I had a bit of a cry over it because she was one of she was I grew to know her over a couple of years, but overall I'm just so grateful to have you in my life. You wonderful women in my life. I'm truly grateful to you. I'm truly grateful that I can actually suggest strong, powerful females to 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 my younger friends that may feel like their awkwardness won't get them anywhere in life, or having them feel that they can't succeed in life because of some bullshit that's going on in their life. They think, oh, I'm a woman, I can't do this, I can't do that, I can't do the other. As I may mention, two of them, one of them a regional manager and the other a sergeant in the police force. You've helped out so many of my friends through. This is well, it's going out to all the team now. It's just so amazing to think and to see how passionate you are as a team towards each other. That's just so amazing to see that. again with Alicia, I'm just really grateful. Personally, I'm just so grateful to you to help me get off my own ass and to put myself there out there in the dating scene. Sydney, you're a strong woman. You've been there since day one. If you do move, if you do leave the front of the camera team, I hope that you're going to be a mentor figure, a strong woman leader behind the camera to the new ladies that are going to be coming up. Who knows? You may not be on, may not be doing YouTube videos in 10 years. You could be part of the GP's recruiting team, or you can be a part of Girls Plays advisory board. We can advise young women who'll be coming up through the ranks. I know that all of you will be leaving will be leaving and doing other projects in the future, and for that I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. But now I'm just like, as I said, if Cindy wants to, she can go backwards and forwards, being behind camera and being on camera. Maddie, if you really want to do want to go on and do this sort of thing and help out the new makeup artist for the team, I can see you doing that. I can actually see the 8 of you being more like the motherly figures, the wise women figures in the years to come when you leave the front of camera. And Sydney, I think, is your sister is Sky? If it is, I can see Sky coming back, and if she has a daughter, guess what? Second generation Girls Play member. Sorry about that. But still, you wonderful women. Not only thank you from the bottom of my heart, but thank you from the bottom of the hearts of every woman and man that you've helped out over here in Australia. That I've suggested that they watch your videos. I am truly grateful to you. I know that you'll be crying when you watch this, hopefully you watch this video. I can see you, I know that you might find it a bit emotional, but it is I am just so you just don't know how many people you've inspired to become better people. You just don't know how many lives you've touched. As I made mention with Alicia, shit, I don't think I would be confident enough to have asked my girlfriend to do different things if it wasn't for me finding out about you having a Shrek themed wedding. And Liz, I'm just this is just from me personally. I'm just truly grateful to you because I'm able to communicate better with certain women. You give me that sort of confidence, Sydney. Like with you being there from day one, I am now a part of a sporting online sporting magazine here in Australia, and I'm day one. So if I can learn something from you, is to stick it out. I might see people come and go from the thing, but I know for a fact I'm going to be a day oneer. I'm an OG, original gangster, original gangster. Yeah, you know, Maddie. Like, you've taught me a lot as well. If you feel awkward about something that you've watched, you and you laugh about it, I'm like, shit. I've been down that road several times, and I want to do it, and I have laughed over the time, and I'm just so grateful to you there. Nikki, your spark and personality, you've just helped me out a lot there too. With one of them being a bit more experimental in what I wear and my fashion sense, you've changed me that way. Bells, you've changed me in a way that like I can be a goofy. Like, you told me I can be goofy and funny at the same time. I love how you yell out something, and it sounds like a bit of a guttural roar, and I'm like, shit. If if I if if I can learn something from this, I've learned that if I can learn something from Bells, and that is, I don't have to sound like an angry monster when I yell out something. I can yell and be happy instead of yelling and be freaking pissed off at something. Lindsay, though you've been a part of the on-screen team for a short period of time, I'm just grateful to you that you've taught me one thing, and that is you can just relax and enjoy the, especially when you're doing like a couple of those reaction videos, or not to react videos. Like, I've tried doing those videos, and I've lied on some of those videos saying, yeah, I've done it for, like, I was sweet, I was that, on the other. But it was try not to cry videos. I've cried at some of those videos, and when I've laughed at certain videos, I've laughed, and if I cringed, I cringed. You've taught me to own that side of me. You taught me to own my cringiness, own the right to be cringe, to have this sort of cringe mentality. And Vicky, I just want to say to you that you've taught me as well. Though I'm older than all you girls, but you girls have taught me something. Have taught me different things from what I've gathered from your personality. Like, just seeing you you have made me more open to talk to my girlfriend about things that have been bugging me and things that have been bothering me. And my girlfriend and I, we are in each other. Like, we have our own little support unit and like support group, and we are so grateful that you've helped us to see we need, if we need the help, we can rely on each other. Even if it's just like, if she has problems, she can just talk to me, and if I have any problems, I just talk to her. We still, like, she still cries, and I'm still a raging psychopathic beast, but we're slowly but surely trying to get to that spot where we can just be sad and we can just talk about our feelings. And for that, we thank you, Nikki. Not Nikki, sorry, Vicky. Vicky, we are so thankful to you for that. And again, I honestly hope and I do hope and I do pray to the gods that you will have another 10 years. May not be on YouTube. It could be somewhere else if YouTube gets bought out. It could be renamed. YouTube could be renamed to something else. Who knows what will happen in 10 years? We never knew. We never thought that a guy like Elon Musk would be able to buy Twitter out. You know, someone could be buying out YouTube and renaming it. But until that day happens, but yeah, still hope that the channel itself will grow, that new women will come in and would be the cornerstone of sisterhood YouTube channels in the years to come. It may not be talking about playing video games. There could be girls fight, and you don't see girls, you know, beating each other up like Ronda Rousey and like Ronda Rousey versus herself type situation. Nor see like Lita versus Trish Stratus back in the early 2000s with the World Wrestling Entertainment, but back then it was a bit like the World Wrestling Federation. Or it could be girls knitting, where they knit beautiful things and they do what you girls have done in the past. It could be some sort of connection corner, and they get together and just talk about the issues and unload. And for that, if my nieces want to do something, all I just have to do, if you want to get the confidence to do something, I'd say watch girls play. See how confident they are. If you don't want to listen to your elders, watch these women and they can help you a lot. And again, thank you for everything you've done. Maybe you've just started off with one little room somewhere in the United States. Now you have an office. Now, just finally saying final thing. I'm sending you lots of love, lots of respect. I'm also sending you a lot of heartfelt thank yous and heartfelt well wishes. And I'm hoping to meet you women down the track, as in person. And here's to another 10 years. No. Here's to many more than 10 years of Girls Play on YouTube and at various other social media sites. Cheers, girls, and have a good one.